So first up is GasGuard, whenever you guys are ready.
Let me set the scene. It's a cold, rainy day. Just had a great Thanksgiving meal with my family. Go to sleep, 2 a.m. My dad wakes me up in a raging fit, drags me downstairs. I have no idea what's going on. Tells me to go check out my girl. Drags me across the patio, still yelling at me, flailing my arms. I'm pissed, he's pissed. I realize I left the gas grill on all night. Turn it off and I realize all the problems that could have occurred. The financial problem, the lack of pride I gained that day, and the safety problem that could have happened if I left it on 2 hours later. My house could have been up in flames. My name is Michael.
I'm Max.
I'm Nick.
I'm Chance.
I'm Erin, and we are GasGuard. As Michael stated, a huge problem across America is that people are forgetting to shut off their gas grills, creating an overall safety concern for their families, their house, and not only is it a safety concern, but it is an unneeded expense when someone goes through a whole propane tank or leaves a natural gas line running for hours.
And our solution to that problem is this: a gas valve that attaches to the gas line on your grill and senses the gas if it's on and notifies the user via a corresponding application on their phone. And from there, the user can either set a timer on when they want the gas to shut off, or they can instantly shut off the gas right then and there. As our mentor likes to say, when the valve is here in a closed position, no gas is going to your grill, and your family can sleep safely at night. But if the valve's here and the open's in position, gas is flowing into your 600-degree grill, and anything goes.
For our customer segment, we're mainly targeting suburban dads ages 30 and up, because at this age they have kids and are worried about their safety while grilling. We're not going to target people in the city because many of them live in apartments and do not own a gas grill. Also, we plan to go the OEM route with companies such as Weber Grill and Nest, and they can sell it with their gas grill and their home monitoring system. We don't have any direct competitors, however, we do have several indirect competitors, such as Gas Guardian. Gas Guardian is pretty much a CO2 detector, and when it detects CO2, it just shuts off the gas, and it doesn't work on grills. And the other two are Gas Saver and Firemagic Safety Timer. Both of these are manual timers that only go up to about an hour, so if you're grilling turkey, you can grill turkey really with that. And also, our product is different because ours connects to a phone via Bluetooth, so you can shut it off remotely, and it's not only a timer, you can shut it off automatically.
Our TAM is $7.9 billion. We got that from 60 million gas grills that are currently in circulation in the U.S., times 85% of people that are tech savvy. Our SAM is $7.4 million. That limits down to McHenry and Lake County. Male is 30 and up, and we then target Cook County because of the city. Market share is $325,000 in the first year. We think we can sell 2,500 units in the first year.
I'm sure you're wondering, how are we possibly going to target all those people in McHenry and Lake County? Well, we're going to use two types of strategies, a digital and traditional marketing strategy. On our digital side, we're going to use websites like Facebook and Twitter. We'll also have our own website on Weebly. Now to our traditional side, we are going to be attending grill conventions. Yes, there are such things as grill conventions. And our most important strategy is word of mouth. We're hoping that all of you will talk to all of your friends and say how much you love your GasGuard. Also, at tailgating parties, there's always grilling involved. People always have their gas grill, and they also need to be safe as well. So they're going to be talking to their friends, talking about how safe they feel with their GasGuard by their side all the time. And grill outs, barbecues, you're talking with your family, you're also saying how safe you feel. Now, we've had over 40 interviews consisting of coaches, parents, neighbors, and all of them, or 100% of them, have left their grill on at least once. Now, out of all those people we talked to, they would love to buy from indirect stores consisting of Ace Hardware and Home Depot, because they trust the product. That's why we are hoping to work with them and have our products go there as well.
As I said before, our first year was $325,000 in revenue. By year 5, we hope to be in $19 million. We think this is actually a really conservative number, especially because our TAM is so high. This would only be 0.2% of our actual TAM. Our big jump is from year 3 and year 4, because as a gas appliance, you can use this on any gas appliance in your home, stoves, or your washing machine, so it's multi-purpose. Our unit price is $129.99. Our costs are $47.50, and we think both of those prices can be pretty elastic, so we can go up and down with either one of those. Our gross margin is 63.5%. It's that high because we want to sell them directly, so 30% would probably go to Ace Hardware or somewhere else. SG&A totals, year 5 would be around $141,000 just from salaries, but year 1 is app maintenance and website upkeep.
and now our plan to test our idea. So February 3rd, that's today, we're pitching to you guys right here to get us some money to fund our prototype, which we hope to have completed by February 16th. And in that prototype, we're going to have a gas valve like this, which I picked up from Home Depot for $10. And then to turn the valve on and off, we're going to have a motor, which goes for about $50. And then to tell that motor to turn, we're going to have a Bluetooth connection and switch that connects to the user's phone. That costs about $150. And then to code the thing, the valve, we're going to have a Raspberry Pi computer chip for $25, which pretty much does all the basic functions that your normal computer would do, but at a lot smaller size and price. To power the motor, we're going to have a lithium battery like many of us have in our watches. It will cost $5, and it's pretty durable, long-lasting. And then to validate our designs, we're going to have, we want $400 to go to a professional engineer to have them help us out building our prototype and make sure our designs are correct.
From there, by February 23rd, we want to have our weekly website published, and this will cost about $72. That is $12 per month for 6 months. After that, by March 12th, we want to have our video demo completed. This will be a video showing how our prototype works, and we're hoping to publish that on our website. And last, by March 16th, we'll start live demos. And we've already contacted Ace Hardware in Barrington, and they said after this date, we can set up demonstrations in their store. For our demonstrations, we will need a custom banner, and this costs about $30 from Staples. And then, as you can see, the shirts we are wearing, it costs about $60. And even though we are 5 high school students, we want people to take us seriously when we are demonstrating in the stores. From there, we will want to learn how much will people pay. Right now, it's priced at $129, and we want to validate this price and really help people understand why we have it at this and explain to them. And then next, we want to know, do they like design? Right now, we're innovative, and we're going along with smart home technology, and we want to make sure people are comfortable with having an app and device, and just help them through that. From there, we want to gain customer emails and pre-orders. Mr. Lernahan said he will already pre-order 5. And from these emails, we'll send them updates, progress reports, and from there, we'll direct them to our Facebook page and our website. Total cost for the prototype, it equals about $640. Then we have the $90 for the booth costs and the $72 for the website, and that totals about $802. And then we have a cushion, a contingency of $48 for unexpected errors. So if one of the parts breaks or something goes wrong with the building, we know we have that cushion to be okay. So we're asking for $850 to test our prototype and alleviate risks of our BMC.
At GasGuard, we not only strive to save you money, save lives as well. That's why it's imperative that you give us the $850 to help to get the ball rolling so we do not miss the window of opportunity. We want a GasGuard in every backyard. Thank you.
Second wow of the day. Just aced it, guys. It was wonderful. Yes.
So there's an app
Yeah.
that you use product, right? Where does that fit into the MVP and the cost of creating the app or making some type of?
Well, for our MVP, we were looking at getting a GE Bluetooth switch that you use for your Christmas lights or something like that, and that comes with a app that you can download on your phone, and you can turn the gas valve on and off with that.
So you just kind of
Demonstrate that it works.
Yeah.
Demonstrate that it works.
That's great.
That's the.
So I know you haven't had the legal part of the class yet, but have you guys looked at any patent? Have you even thought about it yet? Just curious.
Yeah, it's in our financial model, copyrights and patents.
Has anyone else got it, the idea patented? Because it's it's a first to market with no competitors. It's quite a huge opportunity if it hasn't been patented by someone else yet. The Internet of Things is the new big thing.
The good news is since Mr. Lernahan's pre-ordering 5, and you multiply 5 times 130, he could just pay you the money now, and you won't need 850, which is, that's what a pre-order is.
That's right.
So you need to follow through with that commitment that he made you. It's a commitment.
It's on video. It's on video.
So we don't really have to put up any money, right?
It was brilliant. I mean, thank you, Greg. That is so generous.
So I'm thinking about
A question about the market. Your total TAM involved not just folks that had a hardline gas grill. It involved folks that just had propane, correct?
Yeah, there was any gas grill.
Okay.
So like 62% of real gas grills are using natural oil.
Okay. And from a safety perspective, I have propane. I've left it on probably a dozen times. Right? How long does it take to burn through a propane tank?
It takes around 2 days to go completely through.
Okay.
And I think he's more than normal, leaving it on more than once. I think you were generous with it once. I think you're very generous.
I think I leave it on more than I turn it off.
I think if people were honest, you have an incredible idea, as I mentioned to you, and you presented spectacular. It looked like a Shark Tank example. Walk into a room, command the presence, tell a good story. So kudos to your graphics and everything. The mechanics of getting this to move on that valve is going to be a bit challenging in the motor. Have you even looked at that at all?
Yeah.
It's going to be a little bit technically challenging to get that to move. And power your motor and stroke it, but you think you've got an idea to get that?
I think I do. I've been looking up high torque servo motors online, which they turn 90 degrees, which is how much it takes to open and close the valve.
Yeah.
So we're thinking of taking off that little yellow thing on the top. It's got a little screw there, and then attaching the servo motor.
And how many people are we going to test in any because you have one? You're going to have a total of one.
Yeah, we're going to go to Ace Hardware with that. We're going to set up a booth there. We're going to
Okay, so that's the only place you'll demo it.
We're still working on calling other Ace Hardwares. We did contact Home Depot, but for them, we have to contact like at a corporate level, so we're planning on doing that too.
Your timing of your demo is perfect.
Yeah.
It's spring, that's when gas drilling is coming back. Are any of you engineers?
Are any of you attorneys?
In the making.
I know you didn't put any cost for me in your MVP, but I would encourage you to get some free legal advice, find somebody to look at, because there is going to be liabilities with this. You're going to need insurance costs. You know, and if you're providing a safety product and it doesn't work, you know, things like that. You want to, you know, kind of consider that. And I really am concerned about the patent.
I agree with on the patent as well.
Yeah, so
Get
I-
a provisional patent, which doesn't a lot.
Yeah, because it's such a hot idea and all that, it's just like, the sooner you protect yourself with that, the better off you would be.
Can we go back to the financial projections for the SG&A?
It's your computer, not mine.
There was another slide where you had the SG&A actually.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was.
That, so year 5 SG&A, 141,000, is that, how many employees?
Currently there's us 5, and I think our SG&A would be a lot higher, because like logically doesn't make sense in year 5.
It's gonna take a lot more than 5
Yeah.
of you to
Yeah.
hardware in every,
Yeah.
you know, every hardware store in America. So, you know, think about kind of what one person can sell and how many outlets
Your revenue is 20 million? 141,000 of expenses would be incredible.
Yeah.
It would be.
Yeah, yeah.
It has legs.
What, who are you getting your, I mean, how do you know that it's $400 for engineering validation? Do you know somebody that did help, or is that, because that seems like a low amount for, to do something that's so new and novel.
Yeah,
That has to be, you know, pieces and parts to be connected.
Yeah, our mentor, he told us $400 is about the going rate for like half a day of engineering help, so like 4 or 5 hours.
You should be able to get some pro bonos, I guess, people out there as well. So you got Brian Casey's not here, you're gonna have some ideas. Probably connecting with people.
You know who else might be a really good resource is Tim Herman. He's a mentor of another team, but he is MacGyver. The guy can he manufacture and figure anything out. So, or this guy Todd over here, is he a mentor? No.
From a marketing standpoint, you might want to see if you can get the Barrington Fire Department to be there with you during the demos. So, not so much, but I think it gives you, it lends some credibility, and they might want to, help, do some promotion with you as well. Assuming you get through all the steps and it is a credible, workable product when you get to that point.
There's another person in the community that I know you mentioned potentially having Weber involved as an OEM. The CEO happens to live down the street.
She knows.
Have
Yeah.
you met with him?
No, but she's family friendly.
We're working on getting like a non-disclosure.
There you go. There you go.
That might be a
Well
problem.
done.
Yeah, be real careful.
Well done.
So,
Give
board
it a
has to
timeline.
decide.
Sure.
Today's the 3rd, and you said by the 16th, I think,
Here, I'll go to the next
you're going to have this prototype done.
one.
So that's 13 days. Is that realistic, that you can get the prototype done by
Yeah,
then?
I feel like we could be able to do that.
Okay.
I think it's good.
Well, this might be the record of giving the most amount of money to an MVP.
Yeah, I'm all in, I'm in. Go-
I'm in.
You guys make this happen and put Barrington on the map. That's what I'm saying.